Welcome back to TNS. Okay, so my topic today is why is it so important to get into the OR and observe cases. That's fun. First, I want to start off by saying is if you can't tolerate blood and bones, sorry to say, but sterile process is not for you, aka central service. It's definitely not for you. You're gonna see human tissues, blood, fat, uh, bone, skin, you name it. You're gonna see it all, especially when those instruments come down and you got tissue in the trays and blood all blood in the trays on the instruments, all that. If you can't tolerate blood, please do not pursue this field of sterile processing. You will not. You probably would faint in decon. Basically, you probably would definitely faint in decontamination because that's where the worst of the worst comes down at in decon. But if you can tolerate blood and you tolerate all the human tissues and blood and fat and whatever that they cut out and leave pieces in the tray, then the best thing I recommend you guys do, if you guys, first let's say, if you get volunteer, I don't know if they volunteer still processing, but if you could get a job at a hospital, a central service technician without being certified, I recommend you to do that. And try to get into the OR. Once you work in a central service technician, you could observe cases. You know, I went into the OR and I observed a case, the revision of the knee. Interesting case. So, I mean, they're gonna dress you up, put in all proper PPE for the OR. When the patient comes in, you're gonna see the anesthesiologist do her thing or his thing, knock him out, put him to sleep. The doctors comes in, they talk about the case, they talk about what they got to do. My case was very interesting because I see a few of my instruments. It's funny because I had over 34 orthopedic trays that came in that was late. And after they came in late, luckily I went up there because I was the one that took care of all those 30K orthopedic trays because they came in late. We put them in something called a rod pod. So I mixed them up, basically. I had to. I didn't have the time to properly separate Biomet and Zimmer. So basically, it's the same company. So I put everything in one. Came up to two scores card. Cause you couldn't fit all 30 of them. So when we went up to the OR and they were like, what the hell, why they mixed it up, I had to explain to them like, hey, you guys brought the case wrong and I have to get it ready for today. I didn't have enough time, so I put it together. They totally understand because they didn't have it give it specific instructions on how to do it. So when I was in there, I actually see them, they do a lot of cutting, cauterizing, and using, I know exactly what instrument they use and why it's so important. So the purpose of getting into the OR is to know what instrument they use and what's the purpose of the instruments and how the importance of that instrument is. So I see them use a total A and a total B and a striker drill. So basically I know what instruments in the total A and total B that absolutely cannot be missing because they use it. I know exactly what they use in the drill. So basically, based on you going or you know the importance and what cannot be missing and what it's okay to be missing, or you could give them that later on because they have it single wrap. So yeah, so that's very important when it comes to sterile processing. Thank you guys, and I'm coming back with more videos and more information in sterile processing. And have a good evening once again, and I'll see you guys later.